Yeah, man. Today's price action, Tuesday the 6th of January. We're currently looking at the Nasdaq index or Nas 100 index, and today's price action was it was, I wouldn't even say it was bad, but I guess I can tell. I know some people may have missed, or some people may have thought of this as an SMT if they were watching it live. However, one thing that we need to understand, or one thing that I need to understand personally, is if we do not get a close, yeah, especially on like the 15 minute, more so on like the 5 minute, if you don't get a close and a displacement to the downside, you cannot imagine, like you cannot actually say that this is an SMT divergence. I think, yeah, this was the S&T divergence that took out price, and then we saw it on ES that essentially this was what I thought the SMT was. I was looking at this live and I saw us stop here after 2:30 equities open. However, it's like I can't be doing them things, because this is where I was looking to take a short. Thank God I actually didn't take a short here, and we actually formed our Judah swing low here while mitigating a 15 minute order block here, plus a 15 minute, not a 15 minute, a 1 hour fair value gap mitigation here as well. So initially I was coming into the day thinking that we were bullish anyway, but when I saw that divergence or potential divergence or potential SMT, I was actually assuming that I could take a sell. And I feel like I was wrong for assuming that, because I don't want to, first and foremost, things like this happen all the time. This isn't actually a SMT divergence because we didn't close below, we didn't create any sort of displacement. We actually just, what did we even do here? We didn't really do much. Like, you can't even, this shouldn't be here at all. Like, as soon as I deleted it, as soon as we kind of made an expansion above, because I was just thinking that, why was I even thinking this was a divergence? But anyway, nonetheless, yeah, so we moved to the upside in New York. Obviously, London was even giving us signs of bullish intent anyway from us mitigating this 1 hour. However, at the same time, I think we might have been in a 4 hour gap as well or something. Or was it this? Yeah, it was this gap that we were inside, and plus we took our price here as well. We took our buy side liquidity. So I was thinking, okay, cool. Initially, I was coming into London thinking we could either go up or down easily. First and foremost, we've taken our buy side on Monday, the previous trading day. We've displaced lower. Didn't really break structure, but at the same time, we had a huge impulse to the upside to take out that buy side. So for us to break structure, we would have had to have a huge displacement lower. So I would have just assumed this was a break of structure sort of thing, or change of character. And then we had another correction to the upside, going into London session, and then we broke below again in London session, and then we came back up. But at the same time here, so this is me showing signs of, this is price showing signs of bearish intent essentially, especially because we didn't break above here. So we broke below. We've now mitigated a 1 hour fair value gap. So this is a great sign of, and the fact that, like, we haven't we didn't stay here for a minute. We didn't, break below any sort of previous wick that might have mitigated the hourly, which is showing signs of strength, essentially showing signs of strength altogether. So we've done that, we've displaced above that, and we're now seeing bullish order flow coming into New York. However, we've still got this. So this is what I was looking at, and I was thinking, okay, cool. From here, we can easily go up. From here, we can go down. However, what I'm now seeing here was potentially a Judah swing low. However, again, this could have been, well, that divergence that would have been formed. If we were to hold that divergence, that would have been a Judah swing high for us to go down. And I was even coming into the market thinking that we were bearish as well. So this is why I wouldn't have traded until equities open does what it needs to do. And I thought equities open did what it needs to do here, essentially. But again, we didn't get a break below, so I should have just thought to myself, until we get that break below, this is not confirmed. And I guess that's a lesson that you just need to carry on taking. But yeah, it is what it is. So essentially we broke above. We actually saw a continuation trade here that I actually missed. I was gonna take it, but I think I was a bit hesitant on if price actually took this out on another market, even though I looked at the futures market itself, because this is the index. Looked at the futures market itself, and I saw that we actually didn't take it out. but I was still thinking that like sometimes price moves funny, you know, like this could have been taken out on another brokerage account or something like that. So I didn't take it. I just wanted to see if we would react from it. And as soon as we actually reacted from it, I went down to the 5 minute time frame. Was it a 5 minute or 3 minute? I think it was even a 5 minute, to be fair. Yeah, it was a 5 minute. So I went down here. So I even saw us ranging. So I was thinking maybe I could have even gotten involved around here. But when I saw this expansion here, I was like, alright, cool. I've set my buy limiter around this area here. But price never came back to it, just for us to take out liquidity. But essentially, it would have been I wouldn't even say it was a bad day today, man. This was how my trade would have went. Probably like a 1 to 2. Okay, it wouldn't have been a 1 to 3. So I know my stop was a bit lower. Because I remember, it was like a 1 to 2.5 or something. So yeah, essentially, it would have been a decent day if I caught that trade. Didn't take that sell, which is good. But I didn't take this buy either, which I actually wanted to, sort of thing. I should have really just trusted my analysis into the buy. But, you know, reality of a trader once again. But yeah, man. And then this was the sell yesterday that I took, I think. But I took on ES. And this was the sell that a lot of people actually lost yesterday too. But if I'm honest with you, obviously price action is it's a bit hard to tell at the moment. But at the same time, you can't say that there hasn't been opportunities, especially due to the fact that it's been the first trading week of the whole year. Normally, the first trading week of the whole year, the first trading month of the whole year is a very poor one because, again, I think I said on my first video, a lot of investors are still offline until around February, mid-February times. So that's when price action gets a bit neater or a bit cleaner. But yeah, man, at the moment, it is definitely looking like we've got a potential bias shift to the upside. I feel like Nasdaq still wants to take the all-time high. And then that's when we can get our quarterly shift, essentially. So we want to take this buy side, definitely. And that's probably the next draw liquidity that I'm looking for. Especially because we've taken this out. No, it wasn't this that we took out. We took something out and we still went higher. I think maybe it was on a lower time frame. But yeah, man, essentially, I'm looking for Nasdaq to keep on flying to the upside, take out this buy side liquidity, and then hopefully take out the all-time high as well. That was formed last month. And then we can start moving to the, oh, shoot. This is the all-time high. I don't know if we're going to go up to the all-time high, man. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure we're going to go up to these areas here. I'm definitely sure we're going to go up to this area. I'm sure we're going to go up to this area as well. But the all-time high is a stretch unless we just continue bullish throughout the whole year. But that's scary because we've been bullish for like 2 years straight now. So it just depends on, I guess, geopolitical events as well, and what the FOMC wants to do as well, man. So we'll just monitor accordingly, and then we'll make sure that our fundamental analysis is in check as well. Because again, essentially, it all depends on them. So, but yeah, man, like that was the trading day. Again, wasn't too bad. I just wish I could have caught that continuation trade to make up for yesterday's L. But yeah, no trades for me today. And yeah, man, I'll see if I'm online